Takopi is cute, but in manga, cute things are often misleading. Unlike Madoka, it isn't the mascot stirring trouble. Takopi is a single volume manga that surrounds Takopi, a Happian from Happy Planet, whose job it is as an emissary to make the people smile on every planet he goes to. He has lots of little slapstick, happy gadgets that are intended to brighten the lives of inhabitants, but Shizuka-chan, who he's attached himself to, finds no reprieve from her sad life in his antics and gadgets. Her dad has left her, she's violently bullied in school, and eventually the only thing that makes her smile, her dog, the only reminder she has of her dad, is taken from her, and she uses Takopi's happy ribbon to take her own life, which I can't show you for your own sake. Takopi might be cute, but in some places, Earth is anything but that. Takopi's original sin is an odd manga. As I said, it's exceedingly short for a manga, being only 16 chapters, and its story is surprisingly formulaic for something that comes off so dark and personal. It's revealed that the happy camera that Takopi took a selfie with earlier can time travel back to the time of the photo it took, and Takopi tries over and over to fix Shizuka-chan's life before it gets to the point of her ending it prematurely at such a young age as only being in 4th grade. Takopi's original sin, as its name might suggest, is not a manga I'd give you if you're sensitive to abuse and other such topics. But if you can handle such things, it has a really lovely message at the end, and one I think the world is absolutely better for hearing. Due to content warnings and the like, there's not a lot I can show of the story in the video, but basically, in an attempt to fix things for Shizuka, Takopi accidentally bludgeons her school bully, Marina, misunderstanding the situation, and not only does he provide Shizuka with her first smile and fulfill his purpose as a Happian, but he breaks his time-travelling camera and accidentally involves a boy who has a crush on Shizuka. Azuma-kun is brought into the situation as a witness and an accomplice, and the story progresses and we learn more about the awful home and family lives of all 3 characters. Shizuka tries to travel to the main city to meet her father, and Takopi attempts to take the place of Marina, and he watches her home life fall apart, due to Marina's father and Shizuka's mother being in an entanglement. Azuma's brother was an overachiever, so his mother treats Azuma with disdain for being incompetent comparably. The police start closing in on the students for the murder, and so Shizuka coerces him into thinking his life isn't worth it anyway, so he should turn himself in for the crime so she can go on her trip to Tokyo and be happy. But of course, when she meets her father, she learns that he remarried and has new children and left her behind, only further worsening her depression. Things get a little convoluted, but after a lot of tears from every character and a flashback revealing Takopi originally wanted to make Marina happy, but he was brainwashed and sent back to Earth after telling Happy Planet of his plan to take Shizuka's life, he then uses the last of his power to fix the broken camera and undo how awful he's made Shizuka's life. And we see the point of the story unfold in front of us. Shizuka and Marina remember Takopi and how hard he tried for both of them, and they fix their bond together. And the manga's message from Takopi to us all unfolds in front of us. To all of you in 2016, there are so many things I can't do for you. Your families who have already drifted apart and the feelings that went with them. Your mamas who will no longer look at you, and your papas who are no longer only yours. I can't do anything for you, but even so, to you, and all of you who are no longer alone. May you all grow up just fine, I'm sure you will. Thank you, bye bye. And the manga wraps up with a beautiful message that to anyone abused or living in a broken home or having an otherwise tough family life, that others are out there and they're all worthy of no longer feeling lonely and being loved. While I get that some people would much prefer a kinder, more light-hearted story to carry such a message, I can't help but feel a great deal of empathy towards any survivors of any of the situations depicted in Takopi due to this flourish of a finale and the weight with which these situations were treated. I don't know if the author has been through such a thing, but I love the hand extended to people who need it, and I wish to extend that hand to all of you watching too. I think now more than ever that these things are valuable to share on the digital world, and I would appreciate that if any of you struggling took this message to heart yourselves and support the author Taizan5 by reading this manga officially, which you can do easily for free on the Jump Plus app. And of course, any support that I receive from you guys is much appreciated too, while I keep digging up manga gems that you might never have heard of and sharing them with you all. As always, I'll leave you by saying, stay safe.